In this video, I just want to show you how I use a tool called Canva. It's freemium, meaning that for the most part, you can use it for free. If you want certain images to use, or you want certain features, like you want to share things with multiple people to edit, then you'd have to upgrade to their pro version. But for everything that I've done so far, I could do with the free version, so I haven't worried about paying anything. On these, I've used Canva several times to make some course pictures. To do this, once I'm logged in, the first thing I'm going to do is actually go to the Custom Designs button, and this is typically in that top right corner. I'm going to go ahead and leave this in pixels, and on this course page above, if you forget these numbers, they're listed there, but I typically make the outside dimension 600 by 300. Okay, so now I get that horizontal piece. So the next thing that I usually do is I go ahead and I add what would be like my inside piece. So in PowerPoint, it was that piece that was in the center, but I'm going to go ahead and add it to the center. And then this one, I usually make 175 tall, so I can just click and drag that down till it's at 175 or close. I'll use the position part just to say put that in the middle. And now I'll go back and I'll change my background. For a lot of different things I do, I like to use a dark blue or dark gray. I think in this instance, I'll use a dark gray. Then I can come over here, and in WeVideo, you have all sorts of things that you can use. So you can search right now elements. We have photos. I have my recently used ones. Okay. You've got all kinds of different shapes. So if you want certain shapes or an outline on your page, you can pick, like this one would be a shape with a different outline color, and you can change that. But it's fairly simple. Graphics, if I wanted to look up something, let's say I want a laptop, I can find a laptop one, and this is where you will notice, where you will notice like different items that they're free, or you see the little crown and it would cost $1. So this is where you kind of see that breakdown of what's free, what's not free. Okay, usually I can find one picture that I like that's free, so I don't worry about buying too many. Okay, you can also add your text. If you pick one of these up here, you can basically just edit that text. It's just changing the size. If you pick any of them below, this will basically be this whole thing set up. And it's a little harder to edit if you didn't want that exact layout. It's a little harder to edit from there. So a lot of times I'll stick with one of these top three. And I'm actually going to be making this for our course. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll type out my title, fix my mistake here. I'm going to go ahead and center that up here at the top. I can change whatever kind of font style that I want. So depending on the feel that you're looking for, you can change those up. You can resize a bit by dragging that out. You can also use this part up here. If I want to change the color of my text, I can do that as well. And I might also add, I've uploaded images, so I could go ahead and go to uploads. And these are some images that I've used in the past. So I could go through here and sort through different icons that I want. So I know that this is a Schoology one, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this icon over. And it's also a USD 475 course, so I'm going to add that in. And then I can resize these how I would like. Might push my text over just a little bit. Might make my Schoology symbol just a little smaller too. See if I can get most of the S on there. Have it stick off a little bit. So if this is what I like, I can go ahead and up here and just download this file. Okay. It gives me the little blurb about, do you want to try the paid for version? But here's that file. Now if I go to my Schoology course, I can just go to Edit Picture, and I can upload that file right in there. Then just hit X and it's going to save. So now if I look at my courses drop down, here's that title right there.